Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are fine and safe at your home. So, we are doing chapter number 2, that is linear equations with one variable, in which we have already started its applications, exercise 2.2. There we are telling you some examples, okay? So, today we are going to talk about coins, okay? We are going to do 3 questions today and all will be about the coins. So, understand this topic very carefully and please open your book, example number 8. The question is, Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coin as he has 5 rupee coin. So basically, they are talking about 2 rupee coin and 5 rupee coin. Okay. But they are telling something about a 2 rupee coin and not about 5 rupee coin. So what we are going to do, we are let the 5 rupee coin is equal to x. And 2 rupee coin, what it will become? Because it is 3 times, so it will be 3x. Agree everyone? Okay? Let us read further. Then they said, now totally he has sum of rupees 77. Means totally. The coin, how many coins it is having? X. 5 rupee coin, how many? X. So it means total money with 5 rupee coin will be 5x. Okay? And 2 rupee coin, how many? How much he is having? 3x, 2 into 3x, and totally he is having 77. Now let us solve. 5x plus 2 into 3x would be 6x is equal to 77. When we will add this both, we'll get the answer 11x is equal to 77. X will remain here because 11 is multiplying here. There it will divide and we'll get the answer 7. Okay. So basically 7 is the rupee 5 coin. Okay. So here I am going to write. So totally 5 rupee coin, how many? 7. And 2 rupee coin, how much? 3x. It means 3 into 7, that is 21 coins he is having of rupees 2. And 7 coins he is having of rupees 5. Okay? Please note down this question and read it once more time. Now let's start with question number 11, the example number 11. Please understand the question very carefully. It's written, Deveshi has total of 590 as currency. See how I am writing class. We are totally having rupees 590 in which we have the rupees notes of rupees 50, 20 and 10. So basically we have 3 kinds of currency, rupees 50, rupees 20 and rupees 10. Okay, how many we are having? Let's see. The ratio of the number rupees 50 and 20 notes is 3:5. And we are not given any information about rupees 10. So let's see how much we are doing. And yes, one information we are given that these three notes, the number of these 3 notes is 25. Means totally that person is having 25 notes. Okay. So let's see how we are going to do. So class, first of all we will let. What we will let? We will let the rupees 50 notes is equal to 3x and the number of rupees 20 notes will be 5x because it was given in the ratio. And about the rupees 10 notes, totally we are having 25. So if we subtract these two from 25, definitely we will get rupees 10 notes. So I am writing here 25 minus 3x plus 5x. And I will get 25 minus 8x. So these are the rupees 10 notes. Okay. Let me wrap this and then we will move forward according to the question what they are saying. Totally Deveshi is having rupees 590. Okay. So what I am going to write, see please, according to the question, we have total rupees 590. 50 into 3x. Okay. Plus 20 into 5x plus 10 into 25 minus 8x. Clear? This total will become rupees 590. It's very easy class. Why I have to multiply? For example, I'm having rupees 10 note and I'm having 5 notes. How much money I have? 10 into 5, 50. That is why we are multiplying. Okay? So this will become 150x. This will become 100x. And it will become 10 into 25 would be 250. 10 into 8 will be 80x and this 590 remains the same. Now take out the only x. 150 plus 100, 250. 250 minus 80 will be how much? 250 minus 80. It will be 170x and this 250 is adding here. So there it will get subtracted. So 170x is equal to 340 and when we will divide it, I will get the answer 2. So basically our x, we have got the answer 2. But this is not the answer. We have to calculate this number of notes. See how I am calculating. I am going to put in this 3 into 2. It means 6 notes I am having of rupees 50. 5 into 2. 10 notes I am having of rupees 20. And this 25 minus 8 into 2, 16. So totally, what is the answer? 9. So 9 notes I am having of rupees 10. Let me encircle the answer. This you have to surely tell at the last so that we will get what is the base answer. Okay? Note down this question carefully. So look at the question number 15 class. It is the same as we have done the example. But today we are taking the only coins topic. That is why I have taken this question. Okay. In this question what is given that we have total 300 coins. Rupees 300 in which we are having rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. Okay. As you can see, I have started with question number 15 in which it is also about the coins, in which they are saying that they have rupees 300 in the form of coins, in which they are having 3 denominations, 1, 2 and 5. And what about the number of coins? They are saying that the number of rupees 2 coin is 3 times the number of the 5 coin. So what I am doing is let the number of rupee 5 coin is equal to x, because there is no information about this, and number of rupees 2 coin will be 3 times of this, it means 3x. What about the number of rupee 1 coin? It is not given to us, but we are given one information that the total of these 3 will become 160. Okay. So what I can take 160 minus 3x plus 1x will be 4x. Now what we are going to do class, we are going to, according to the question, this rupees 5 into x would be 5x, 2 into 3x will be 6x, this 1 into this will remain the same because if we multiply any number with 1, we will get the same answer. And how much money totally we are having? We are having rupees 300. And we will add this 5x plus 7x, x, 11x, 11 minus 4, 7x. Now, this 160 is adding here. Then there it will get subtracted and we will get 140. And 7 is multiplying here and there it will get divided. So, we will get the answer 20. Okay. So, it means what is 20 are rupee 5 coin. Okay. And what is the amount of the rupees 2 coin? It will be 3 into 20, that is 60 coins. And what about rupees 1 coin? 160 minus 4 into 20, that is 80. So these are the number of coins according to this question. So class, today we have taken the topic points, in which we have done 3 questions are all based on points. So you can imagine how important is this topic. So read it once again. Okay, do a lot of practice about all these questions. I'll give you one question of the same kind as a homework also. Okay, and if you have any doubt, do let me know. We will discuss again. Thank you so much.